ball off her own bowling to try and stop two.
Worth having a look at that. Previous boundary from Marizanne. Such a good bowler, but also so effective with bat. Have a look how she edges leg side here, and so she can get a free strike, and she knows that mid-off is not back to long off, so that's the gap. So when she came down the pitch there, she almost had that in her mind. She did. She knew that's where she was trying to hit it. It will be slightly with the spin as well. That's such good batting.
Slightly edged. That is running away from Sarah Glenn. She does well. Pulls it in inside the boundary.
Watching Marizanne Cap in the morning, because we get here bright and early and we see the players warm up and go through their preparations. Marizanne Cap to me is one of those players that's intensely focused, even in warm-ups. Looks like she's got her game head on at all times. I know she doesn't particularly like doing interviews before the game for that reason as well.
Not bad, huh?
उसका दिल तो टू गुड बोल रहा है।
चल अब बता, जाने का क्या लेगी?
मतलब उसका दिल आई मिस यू ऑलरेडी बोल रहा है।
भाई बहन अपने दिल की बात एक दूसरे को बताते नहीं, जताते हैं। This Rakhi, give your siblings what their heart wants.
Gorgeous afternoon here at this famous old cricket ground, and the Invincibles undergoing a trial by spin. Jitesh Sharma has bowled 10 balls for 7. Sarah Glenn has bowled 10 balls for 7, has a wicket, is about to come back on, and Charlie Dean has 1.
नमस्कार। हाँ, घर में कि बाहर निकले हैं? बोल रहे थे 2 दिन के लिए लैपटॉप दीजिएगा क्या? कुछ मुझे टेस्ट करना था हमको।
For 11 from her 10, so very much the strength of the London Spirit team. This
क्योंकि हमको थोड़ा स्पीड चेक करना था। मेरा वाला लैपटॉप मतलब उस दिन लेके गए थे ना हम जो। हाँ, अच्छा ठीक है, चलिए। अरे क्या हो बेटा? क्या हुआ बोलो? अरे क्या हुआ भाई? क्यों परेशान है इतना? कुछ नहीं चुना, कुछ नहीं चुना, एकदम नहीं चुना। चलो 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 मम्मा के पास चलो, मैं आ रहा हूँ।
also, if she'd have just come round in a straight line, she's hugging the boundary line there as we speak, and all she had to do was, all she had to do, it's easier said than done, was run round on the line of the boundary, but she actually came in. You can see she's a good 10 or 15 yards in, and then had to slightly backtrack as it went over her head.
Yes, nice, Eva. Well bowled, mate.
Eva Gray now so moved away from the spin momentarily. I should imagine the spinners will bowl their full complement today. It feels like that kind of a day and that kind of a pitch, but for now, Eva Gray.
But the sort of pace, stump to stump, keep her up. I have to say, I feel that this is actually a step forward for Capsey, the way she's playing today. Not often in the past as a youngster you would have seen her comfortable being 21 off 24. She almost used to sometimes go too hard. But now she realises, look, she's in a battle here. She's trying to pick the right ball, trying to pick the right moment.
Well, 192 runs in the competition before today's game, so she's been an excellent touch throughout. Must be feeling pretty confident.
It's not evolved. She's seen. She now understands the. in the around 28, but I suppose in short form, that's got to be quicker. What do you think? 21, 22?
You'd have thought quicker because almost there's less to learn about the game. It's a more instinctive, power-based game, less perhaps technique-based. But you're right, and traditionally you'd say about 28, maybe 27 to 32, 33, a golden age for batters. Slightly younger for faster bowlers, slightly older for spinners. 60 balls bowled, 63 on the board.
হল ডিপ স্লিপার জগত য'ত আছে ডিপ অবজৰ্পশ্যন সগিনে সবিহনে বেষ্ট অবজৰ্বেন্ট নামি পোকো পেন্সৰ সৈতে ইয়াৰ এক্সট্ৰা তৃতীয় লেয়াৰ আৰু ডিপ ক্ৰিছ ক্ৰছে পেছাব খুহে সগিনে সবিহনে আৰু দিয়ে দুগুণ প্ৰটেকশ্যন ঠাই লিকেজৰ পৰা লিকেজ প্ৰতিৰোধ কৰি তোমাক ভালদৰে উতৰাই দিয়ে
The final Grand Slam tournament of the year is here. Watch US Open 26 August to 8 September live on Sony Live.
Most gorgeous day for cricket. Last year's women's eliminator was washed out, of course. Well, we've got a contrasting day, thankfully, today. And the Invincibles, well, they're 63 from 60. Capsey and Marizan Cap just trying to get over the early loss of Schofield and not so long ago Winfield Hill. Back to spin now. Charlie Dean. I felt you were going to say something about Heather Knight.
Yeah, well, she gave you donuts. She's good. She's good in these interviews. I said to her earlier the season, "Oh, well done, mate. You got your first win. How do you feel about last year?" And she said, "Well, it rained last year because they had 2 rained off." And I was like, "Yeah, but you also played badly." She wasn't having it.
Down, Dino.
Yeah, she's that sort of steely captain that she doesn't want to let
CSS कोड में कुछ चेंज करने का वो
क्या निकला?
सुसाइड नहीं
CSS कोड वगैरह तुम चेंज कर पा रहे हो?
Brinda, welcome to SIT.
सिमिलर केसेस हैं सारथी, सभी बॉडीज वाटर में ही मिली हैं। और इतना ही नहीं है, इन सब का पहले मुंडन किया गया है, उसके बाद इन्हें मारा गया है।
किलर खास तौर पे भगवान को मानने वाले लोगों को मार रहा है।
Have to look for this killer.
चेंज करना था फॉन्ट वगैरह वगैरह।
For 2024, great crowd are building up. It should increase throughout the afternoon. They're already here in good numbers. The local side, the Oval Invincibles, have 20 balls left. Jitesh Sharma has 5 of those. Charlie Dean 5. Eva Gray has 5, and they might go back to Norris. Danny Gibson has been the only one been a little expensive today so far.
Nice to deep. There you go, again. Oh, good to be here. And a deep.
Manager Wellington's come out with decent intent, actually. I think backing away there to maybe open up the offside, realising there's no fielders out there on the offside. It's important they start finding the boundary.
It's a long way outside off. That's how that is. Been a bit of talk too, Stuart, about the power and the change in the women's game nowadays. To maybe change that law and have 5 outside the circle as they do in the men's game. Long way down there, Amanda Jade.
Careful,
Indian off. What is it with Indian off spinners?
Charlie Dean would have been smiling there. Oh, love it.
A little bit of drama. Australia v India.
This game might not move forward very quickly if this carries on.
Little cat and mouse.
Oh, yes, Steve D. Well done.
Got to say, I actually don't mind it. I just think that the margins in the game nowadays, with Hawkeye, with the so fine margins for the front foot, no ball, everything being looked at. Finds the gap. Finds the gap with the reverse. It was a full toss, but she's put it away.
It was a very early movement on the reverse sweep. I wonder if that just did Jitesh Sharma. Made her release the ball slightly wrong into a full toss, and that's exactly where Amanda J. Wellington would have wanted it. Big step across the stumps. Maybe that's the ball Jitesh Sharma should have stopped.
Pitched outside leg. Pitched outside leg. Don't waste a review. Trying to convince the keeper, but it's just pitched too far outside leg for mine. Oh dear. Talked her into it. Let's hear from Anna Harris.
So player review for LBW, given not out on field. Just roll that through. Just want to check if there's any bat involved. Okay, got a clear gap. Keep rolling all the way through. Okay, no bat involved. So we'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. Given not out on field. It's going to stay not out for pitching outside leg stump. So go back on field to Rose. You can stay with your not out decision.
Good decision from Rose Dovey. So 85 balls gone, 90 scored. That's another law I'd change in the game as well. As soon as you switch hit or reverse sweep, both sides of play come in to the game for LBW. There's no pitching outside leg at all if you decide to reverse sweep or switch hit.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Nice to tell he used to be a bowler. Danny Gibson returns to the attack from the pavilion end. The only bowler that's really been expensive today and dropped a couple of catches. Things can improve.
Yeah, is that slightly surprising? Does she not want to go back to Tara Norris perhaps? Gibson with a little bit of extra pace. It can fly. There is a sweeper out on vent any more than two.
Things can improve.
Yeah, is that slightly surprising? Does she not want to go back to Tara Norris perhaps? Gibson with a little bit of extra pace. It can fly. There is a sweeper out on that boundary. Prevent any more than two.
I think it is surprising. Get down. Got a feeling.
Yeah, you have to say on a pretty decent surface, anything under 120, that'd be. Laura Harris, very full of. Good dive.
Good dive. I think Heather Knight just didn't get the ball in the hand. Just fumbled it slightly. will want Laura Harris to face the majority of these 11 balls left with shots like this. A sweep shot, a good option here at the Oval if you're looking for a six because it bounces.
Just take the one here then and keep that strike for the last 10. No. Powers another boundary away through the offside this time. The 100 comes up with 10 balls remaining. It's 103.
To make history, you have to fold every frustration, fold every challenge, and then you can watch.
दोस्तों मेरा इंटरनेट स्लो होने की वजह से मैं आप लोगों को लाइव मैच नहीं दिखा पा रहा हूँ। वैसे ये लाइव भी चल रहा है हालांकि पूरी तरीके से जो लाइव होता है वो नहीं दिखा पा रहा हूँ। बाकी आप लोग स्कोर बोर्ड और रन रेट और रन साथ में आप कौन खेल रहे हैं कौन नहीं वो सब आप देख सकते हैं।
Fold every frustration, fold every challenge, and then you can watch.
सीडिंग बॉलिंग कर रही है। विरान भाई बॉल 92 बॉल में 105 रन 6 विकेट खोकर ये 4 है। सीडिंग ने भी 2 विकेट ले लिया। बहुत बढ़िया।
Success unfold.
Got out. घूमता रहेगा क्या? घूमता रहेगा क्या? नेट का खराब है, से नहीं चल पाए से इसमें भी इसका देखते हैं जे बना पाते हैं लोग। वाइड है, घेरे में तो वाइड है, अभी इनिंग ब्रेक्स हुआ है तो आते हैं हम भी थोड़ा ठंडा पानी पी के, तब तक नेट देखते हैं, चलने लगे तो बढ़िया है, ना चले तो क्या कर सकते हैं।